Testing 1 2. 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 Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Baruch Athletics on YouTube. My name is Mike Higgins, and we are live inside the Arc Arena for some Division III women's volleyball action. After 2 weeks away from home, the Baruch College Bearcats return to host the Red Hawks of Montclair State University. This is the first game in a week for Baruch. The last time they played was last Saturday at the tri-match at SUNY New Paltz, where they dropped both games to New Paltz and Clarkson University. So with Montclair State, some more stiff competition for Esri Shore's team today, facing the red-hot Red Hawks before they begin the tougher part of their CUNYAC schedule with John Jay and Hunter in the weeks ahead. Montclair State plays out of the New Jersey Athletic Conference, and right now they're playing like the team to beat in the NJAC. They're coming off 3 straight wins, all against conference opponents. They're led by longtime head coach Eduardo Stawinski, now in his 14th season with the team. Only has 1 NJAC championship in that time, but the way they're playing right now, the window is wide open for them to win it this year. A little different lineup today for Baruch. Karen Pozo is out there as the setter, as usual. The outsides today, Dibjot Kaur and Emily Kazoo, as Isabella Doring was seen by the trainer. She's wearing a boot on her foot, so the presumption is she won't be available today. Michelle Murillo and Carolina Lundquist in the middle, and Emily Castaneda on the right side. Kara Elfner's your libero. We're underway. First swing from Lundquist is dug out. To the outside it goes, and it lands for number 10, Rachel Curran, the senior outside hitter. She was an honorable mention all NJAC last season. That's a good serve from the setter. And an ace for Emily Karsich, the junior setter out of Jefferson, New Jersey, who just recently passed the 1,500 career assist mark. There she is on serve again. It's a tough receive, and it's not going to come back. It's going to be a 3-0 lead for the Red Hawks. Karsich leading the NJAC with 589 assists this season, averaging about 9%. Dibjot Kaur on the out-of-system ball. That's dug out by the libero Rodman. And that's into the net by the right side hitter, Sarah Capone, and the Bearcats are on the board. We did see Delaney Colleen taking reps in warm-ups on the outside. We'll see if she comes in for Emily Kazoo once she gets to the front row as Karen Pozo gets ready to serve. It's a good one. To the outside it goes. Capone, that one was outside the antenna. And it's now 3-2. So dating back to the second game of the tri-match 2 weeks ago, the Bearcats have lost 3 straight. Looking to end that streak tonight. But the Red Hawks will be no easy task. That's out of bounds, and that ties it up at 3. As Capone sends one long. Capone, one of 2 freshmen in the starting lineup for Montclair State, the other being Cameron Muse. More on her later as she digs that ball. To the outside it goes for Curran. That's dug out, and it's off the ceiling, and it lands. And Rachel Curran has 2 kills early in this one. She'll go back to serve. In her second year with Montclair State, she's a transfer from Eastern University in Pennsylvania, where she played in the NCAA tournament. That's a good pass by Kara Elfner. And a nice power tip from Carolina Lundquist to tie it at 4. And we do indeed see Delaney Colleen check into the game. So she'll be playing on the outside today with Isabella Doring not available. There's a big swing by the freshman Cameron Muse. She has been playing like an All-American this season. She leads the NJAC in kills as a freshman which is crazy enough, but she has 70 kills in her last 3 games. Lundquist with a soft touch. Karsic back for Muse. That's dug out. And it lands for Delaney Colleen, a free ball kill. That's something that Eduardo Stawinski does not want to see a lot of, as Kerr Elfner goes to the line. Out of the middle. It's turned away, joust at the net, and they're going to call a lift on Murillo. That was Sophia Lopez in the middle. 6-foot sophomore from Rockaway, New Jersey. And Emma Hatcher checks in to serve. That's a high ball from Murillo. It didn't look like Pozo and her were on the same page. And she sends that one wide of the sideline. Hatcher, the junior from Land O'Lakes, Florida, commits the service error, and that brings Baruch back within 1. And we're going to see Pei Ren check in for Castaneda. So Castaneda finds her way in the starting lineup with Doring out. Good pass by Curran. They go for Muse. Great dig by Elfner, but nobody's there to pick it up. Cameron Muse with her second kill. And we're going to get another serving sub. It's going to be Bryn Bautista. As she checks in to serve for Muse. Colleen on the outside hammers it down. Going right at the libero, Katie Rodman. So Emily Kazoo will check back in. She's got the back row for Colleen today. Sends that one out with the topspin serve, and it's 9-7 in favor of Montclair State. And here's Sophia Lopez on serve. Lopez not originally a starter this season. They are missing Zoe Horn, their other middle blocker, due to injury. So another joust at the net, and it's won by the other middle blocker, Lily Thomas, number 14 from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And it's back to a 3-point lead for the Red Hawks. That might have been going out. Kazoo played it, but no problem for Dibjot Kaur, who just bounces it home. Lundquist back in. Murillo back to serve. Carolina Lundquist, by the way, CUNYAC Rookie of the Week 2 weeks ago. Haven't played a home game since then, so this is the first time we get to talk about it. And that's a tough ball for Kaur, and it's 11-8. Sarah Capone checks back in. We're 1 full rotation through, as Emily Karsic is back at the line. Good receive by Kaur. They run the slide with Lundquist. Was it touched? It was not. 12-8 lead for Montclair State. Off the ceiling. Great effort by Wren to keep it alive. They run the middle with Thomas. Another middle ball for Lundquist. And the Red Hawks couldn't handle it off the ceiling, and it's 12-9. A lot of appreciation for Pei Ren from the libero Elfner after a great effort to keep it alive, as Castaneda checks back in with Pozo at the service line. Good pass by Curran. They go right back to her. Great dig by Elfner. Roll shot by Castaneda, dug out. And that's going to be a blocking error on Lundquist. She definitely disagrees. As Cameron Muse checks back in. Curran at the line. 4-point lead for the Red Hawks. That one's coming over. Muse handles. They go for Capone. That's a tough ball. It sends over a free ball. Thomas out of the middle, dug out by Elfner off the ceiling, and that's one you got to have. It landed right in front of Pozo. Didn't see it coming. And it's 14-9. Tough receive. Is it coming back? Wow. Great effort by the Bearcats to keep it alive. Thomas. Good effort by Pozo. Roll shot from Kazoo. And that's going to be a double on Muse. Bearcats putting on a defensive clinic on that point. And we're going to get a timeout. Bearcats cut it to 4. We'll be right back. Eduardo Stawinski wants to talk about it. We are back out of the timeout. Bearcats trailing Montclair State 14-10. Dibjot Kaur comes to the line as Delaney Colleen just checked back in. Out of the back row, it's Curran, and it's into the net. 14-11 now. Bearcats trying to chip away at this lead. Good pass by Muse. They run the right side with Capone, and she tools the block. Sarah Capone with her first kill after a couple of errors to start her day. As the libero, Katie Rodman, is back at the line. That's a good serve. Castaneda, dug out. Muse. Hammers it home. So they're hoping for another big performance from Cameron Muse today. This is her stat lines from the last 3 games. 30 kills, 16 kills, 24 kills. That's 70 in 3 games, and she's only a freshman. And now we're going to get a Baruch timeout after the ace from Rodman. 17-11 lead for Montclair State. We are back. Montclair State leading Baruch by 6 here in set number 1. Ezri Shore calling the timeout after the ace from Katie Rodman, who's still at the service line. Here is Colleen. That's dug out by Curran. Here's Muse, and she hammers it home. And it's 18-11. Already 4 kills from the outstanding freshman Cameron Muse. She averages 4 per set. And a greatly placed ball by Carolina Lundquist as the Bearcats side out. Bearcats looking to go on a run here. Kara Elfner more than capable. Muse again. Great dig by Elfner. They run the right side. Capone, and it lands off the block. You want to get a kill from your team after a dig like that from Kara Elfner. But the Red Hawks not fazed by it as Emma Hatcher checks back in to serve. Good pass by Core on the 31 ball. Murillo, and she's going to get a freebie as Montclair State commits the blocking error. Here comes Pei Ren to get Castaneda. Pei third on the team with 19 service aces. Muse turned away by Murillo. They give her the out-of-system ball. Core digs it out. Out of the back row, it's Core, and she puts it away. Dibjot Kaur trying to fire her team back up. Still a 5-point deficit. Good pass by Curran. Muse hits that one out. And it's now 19-15. Pei Ren trying to keep this run going. That's a good serve. Oh, someone's got to put that down. Out of the middle, Lopez, and she puts it away. You just got to be more disciplined on those overpasses. That one is right in Murillo's wheelhouse. And it turns into a point for the Red Hawks. Good pass by Core. Murillo on the slide. Up in the ceiling. It'll be a free ball from Rodman. That's a tight ball. Colleen, though, puts it away. Finds the end line. It's 20-16. Emily Kazoo back in to serve and play defense for Delaney Colleen. Bearcats trailing by 4. Kazoo goes with the float serve this time. Curran kept alive by Elfner. Free ball from Murillo. Curran again, roll shot that time. They run the D ball with Pei Ren. Dug out by Bautista. And a kill on the outside for Rachel Curran. Back to a 5-point lead for Montclair State. And we're going to get another serving sub. The third of the game for the Red Hawks. It's going to be Gabby Conrad, a sophomore from Norristown, Pennsylvania. Serves that one out. It was about 50-50 whether Pei Ren was going to play it or not. But nonetheless, it's a Baruch point, and Michelle Murillo is back at the line. Bautista with a good pass. Curran off the block. Lundquist, dug out by Hatcher. And Curran again able to sneak it through the block. She's up to 4 kills. As Capone checks back in for Hatcher. Karsic back at the line. Good pass by Payren. A tight ball for Lundquist. Capone on the right side hits it out. Redhawks looking for a touch. They didn't get it. So Bearcats keeping it close, but it's starting to get a little too late in the set. They've still got 4 points to make up for. Good serve by Pozo. Karsic for Thomas, and she hammers it into the deep one. And Montclair State 2 points away from taking the first. Curran at the line. Led the team in kills last season. Hasn't had to do as much this season. And she's got an ace to give Montclair State set point. We're going to get a timeout from Esri Shore. Bearcats trying to climb out of a 6-point hole. We'll be right back. Back out of the timeout. It is set point here in set number 1 for Montclair State. They lead by 6. Kazoo handles. Castaneda off hands. Dug out by Curran. Muse. Good dig by Kazoo. Soft touch from Lundquist. Thomas didn't get a lot on that one. Had a system ball to Core, and that's turned away. Will it stay alive? Yes. Capone hammers it down the line to give the first set victory to Montclair State. They win at 25-18. We'll be right back for set number 2. Welcome back. Getting ready for set number 2. Montclair State took set number 1 by the score of 25-18. No changes in lineup for the Bearcats. We got one change for Montclair State as Sophia DeProfio, wearing number 33. She's in the game for the first time as Karen Pozo is ready to kick off set number 2. Good pass by Muse. They go right to DeProfio, and she's going to get a kill on the first point. Montclair State strikes first. Rachel Curran, who is leading the Red Hawks with 4 kills. Castaneda rolls it right at the libero. Muse with a roll shot, dug out by Elfner. Core, and that's blocked. Cameron Muse getting big, and it's 2-0. Again, it's just outstanding what she's been able to do as a freshman. From Parker, Colorado, went to Legend High School. And the first kill of the day for Haley Castaneda as she's able to tool the block. And it's 2-1 with Dibjot Kaur at the line. It's a good serve. They run the middle. Kaur out of the back row. That one's out, and it's 3-1. So Sophia DeProfio getting a couple of looks early in this second set. First time we're seeing her as Sophia Lopez is back in there. That's a good serve from Rodman. Great effort by Katie Rodman to try and keep that alive, but it is a kill for Dibjot Kaur out of the back row. 3-2 lead for the Red Hawks now. Elfner on serve. She picks up an ace. First of the game for the Bearcats. That ties it at 3. Elfner trying to do it again. That's a great pass from Curran. They run the right side. It's blocked. At a system ball to Muse. That's into the net. And the Bearcats have their first lead of the game. They did not lead at any point in that first set. They're up 4-3 here in set number 2. Trying to add to it here. That's a good serve by Elfner. This will be a free ball. Let's see what they do with it. Colleen hammers it home. Bearcats up by 2. As Big D delivers. It's 5-3. Colleen second in the CUNYAC, third in hitting percentage, coming into this one hitting .211. Capone turned away by Colleen. This will be another free ball. Murillo out of the middle, puts it away. Bearcats go up by 3. And we mentioned Colleen, third in hitting percentage in the conference. Michelle Murillo is first. Tough receive. At a system ball to Capone, and she makes no mistake. Capone, who struggled early in that first set. She's now up to 3 kills. That's 4 for her now. Capone actually was a state champion in high school just last year at Southern Regional High School in New Jersey. Now the starting opposite hitter for the Red Hawks. That's a tough receive from Kaur. She'll roll it out of the back row. That's a tough ball. They go for Colleen. That's dug out by Curran. Castaneda, handled by Rodman. Colleen into the net. And it's now a 1-point game. So the Redhawks making a double switch. They're now running a 6-2 offense as Gabby Conrad is now the setter. She was just a serving specialist in the first. And they've got another right side hitter in the game now. It's Casey Traska, freshman from East Brunswick, New Jersey. We saw her swing a little bit on that last point. And that one's going to land. Bearcats now with a 2-point lead as Payren checks back in. Redhawks have had a couple of those balls just land in front of players. Bearcats want more of that. They go out of the middle and a blocking error. That's the first kill of the game for Casey Traska. As Bryn Bautista checks in to serve for Muse. She had her back row all throughout that first set. Pozo for Murillo. That one's out. And we're tied at 7. Short serve from Bautista. Here's Delaney, and she puts it away. Bearcats back ahead by 1. And here comes Emily Kazoo to get her. Kazoo has her back row thus far. We did see Colleen taking a little serve-receive in warm-ups. That's a good serve from Kazoo. Here's Curran, and she hammers it home to tie it at 8. She's got 5 kills to lead the Redhawks. That's a tough receive. That a system ball to Core. Traska finds the corner, and the Redhawks take the lead. It's 9-8. So the sophomore middle, Sophia Lopez, goes back to serve. And she's going to pick up an ace to put the Redhawks up by 2. Bearcats have been keeping it close thus far. They led by as many as 3. Now facing a 2-point deficit. That's a good set for Core, but it did not touch a blocker. And now it's Montclair State with a 3-point lead. Lopez trying to continue this service run. Big swing from Cora. Great dig by the middle Lopez. And an attack error out of the back row by Bautista. Bearcats needed that. They trail by just 2 now. They trail 11-9 with Murillo at the line. Good pass by Curran. They run the middle. And DeProfio able to tool the block of Lundquist, and it's 12-9. Redhawks make the double switch. And the normal setter, Emily Karsich, is at the line. And the overpass kill from DeProfio puts Montclair stayed up by 4 and forces the Bearcats into a timeout. 13-9 lead for the Red Hawks in set number 2. Back out of the timeout. It's a 13-9 lead for Montclair State. In set number 2, they lead the match 1-0. Emily Karsich at the line. It's a good serve. They run the out-of-system ball to Kaur. She rolls it right at Bautista. And Curran able to tool the block. It's a 5-point lead now for the Red Hawks. Good pass by Pei Ren. Here's Kaur. Off the block. Curran again. And she has been tough to stop in this one. She puts the Red Hawks up by 6, and now we're going to see Carla Javier Leyba check in for Kazoo. She will play defense in 6. They go right at her. She wasn't even on serve receive. Curran rolls it into the back row. Everything going right for Rachel Curran today. And it's now a 7-point lead for the Red Hawks. She's got 7 kills now. That set was for her. She wasn't ready for it. Kaur rolls it at at Rodman. Curran rolls it off the block, handled by Elfner. Here's Kaur against the double block, and she's able to tool it. Bearcats desperately needed that side out. As Castaneda checks back in. Karen Pozo's at the line. Bearcats trailing by 6. Good pass by Bautista. DeProfio. Was it touched? Yes, it was. And we're going to get a serving sub for Curran now as number 0 checks in, Emily Ferry. The sophomore from Tuxedo, New York, transfer from Albertus Magnus University. Played her freshman year there. Did that clear the antenna? Line judges are saying yes. And now the whistle from the up official. So Ferry back at the line. Kaur with a good pass. They go for Lundquist. And she finds the hands and puts it away. It's 18-11. Colleen back in, replacing Leyba. And a service error on Core. You don't want to see those when you're trailing by this much. It's just a momentum killer. Rodman on serve. Just misses the corner. She thought she had an ace. Rodman leads the team with 31 aces. And now here's Elfner, the Baruch libero, on serve. Goes right at Rodman. Roll shot from Capone. Colleen, off hands. Karsic for Capone. That's off hands as well, but it lands in between everybody. They will make the 6-2 substitutions now with Traska and Conrad coming back in. Tough receive from Colleen. And she's able to tool the block of Traska to cut it back to 7. Six kills for Delaney Colleen. That leads Baruch. As Peyren will serve for Castaneda. Good pass by Ferry, and it was blocked. They're saying a Montclair State player was under the net, but it was blocked nonetheless, and it's 20-14 now. Muse with a good pass. They go right back to her. Dug out by Elfner. D-ball to Peyren, and she finds the end line. The offense needs to get it going, and if it has to be from your defensive specialist, so be it. 20-15 now. That's a good serve from Pei. Oh, and a miscommunication between Muse and Conrad. Eduardo Stawinski not happy with that one. That's going to result in a timeout. Bearcats trail by 4. We'll be right back. Back out of the timeout. It's a 20-16 lead for the Redhawks. Eduardo Stawinski calling timeout after a couple of sloppy points from his team as Peyren looks to continue this service run. That's a good pass by Rodman. Muse, and that's one you just got to have if you're the Bearcats. Wasn't hit too hard. And the Redhawks get a side out as Bautista checks back in. Eduardo Stawinski, very experienced in the volleyball world. A two-time national champion in his playing days at Springfield College. That was back, of course, before Division III had an NCAA tournament. That was back in the days of the Moulton Volleyball Invitational, before the D3 NCAA tournament began in 2012. Miscommunication back there with the Bearcats. Here's Traska. Got a nice touch off the block, and it's now a 7-point lead once again. And now we're going to get a Baruch timeout. It's 23-16. Montclair State 2 points away from going up 2-0. Back out of the timeout, Montclair State with a 23-16 lead in set number 2. 2 points away from going up 2-0 in the match. That's a good serve from Bautista. And just not a lot of communication on the Baruch side right now. It's set point. Bautista looking to bring it home. And another sloppy point ends set number 2. 25-16 the final in set number 2. Montclair State will look for the sweep. Welcome back, everyone, as we get ready for set number 3. Montclair State has taken both of the first 2 sets. No changes in lineup for the Bearcats as Carla Javier Leyba remains in there. Bunch of changes for the Red Hawks. Lily Thomas is back in there as the middle. Rachel Curran and Cameron Muse are on the bench now. We'll see if they see them later. And an attack error puts Montclair State ahead by 1 to start set number 3. Handled by Elfner on the serve. Off the tape from Core. Here's Capone, and she puts it away. 2-0 Red Hawks. Red Hawks out hitting the Bearcats 271 to 158 through the first 2 sets. Tough receive. Free ball from Pozo. Karsich runs the slide with Thomas. It was touched. And that's an ugly set as Karsich doubles it, sending it over, and the Bearcats are on the board. Castaneda back in for Baruch. Pozo at the line. Good pass by Traska. Big swing and a kill for Emily Ferry. She was a defensive sub in the second set, now playing on the outside. Core off the hands. Karsich for Thomas, and she sails that one way out, and it's 3-2. So it looks like Rachel Curran and Cameron Muse's nights are done, as they won convincingly enough to put the bench in. Castaneda soft touch, that's turned away by Thomas. Roll shot from Pozo, dug out by Ferry. Traska off the hands. Colleen puts it away. Delaney Colleen with her 7th kill. That leads all players. Tied with Curran of Montclair State. Ezra Short asking for the lineup check. Everything all right. That's a good serve from Elfner. Had a system ball to Traska. Dug out by Dibjot Kaur. Soft touch from Murillo. Turned away by Thomas. Capone. Dug out by Pozo. Free ball from Murillo. Thomas hammers it down the line on the slide. 4-3 lead for the Red Hawks. Katie Rodman at the line. And she's got an ace, her 2nd of the game. Adding to her team lead to put the Red Hawks up by 2. And now she's got back-to-back aces at 6-3. Bearcats have given up 8 aces in this one. They only have 1 of their own. It was from Elfner. Castaneda Turned away. It stays in play, though. That's a tough set for Capone. Here's Colleen, and she bangs it home. They just got to keep feeding her. Colleen has been tough to stop. Just got to get her the ball a little more. As she's now up to 8 kills. Off the rafters, free ball. Pozo for Murillo, and a blocking error on the Redhawks. That cuts it to 1. Bearcats kept it close for the majority of that second set, but then a big service run from Sofia Lopez just put it out of reach, and that's a service error from Pei. So they will go back to the 6-2 offense as Conrad is back in. So is Sofia DeProfio, who played middle in that second set, now on the right side. She's listed as a right side on the roster, and that's going to be an ace for Gabby Conrad, the sophomore from Norristown, Pennsylvania. 8-5 lead for the Redhawks. And another ace back-to-back for Conrad. Serve receive has been tough for the Bearcats today. Make it 3 in a row, as nobody was there to take that second ball. It's 10-5. Good pass that time from Pei Ren. And a blocking error on the Redhawks again. It's another kill for Big D. And Leba will replace her in the back row. That's a good serve from Leba. It's off the ceiling. The dump from the middle, Lopez. The joust at the net was won by Core. Out of the back row, Ferry. Here's Murillo now, dug out by Traska. Now a free ball from Traska. Out of system ball to Core. And she puts it away off the platform of Conrad to cut the deficit to 3. Out of system ball into the net from Traska. Bearcats trail by 2, looking for more. Leba trying to continue this service run. She's given the Bearcats 3 in a row. I've been pretty good with the lack of announcer jinxes all season. Unfortunately, I'm guilty that time. So it's now 11-8. And now a service error from Casey Traska. Puts Montclair State back up by 4. And that one finds the corner for an ace. It's been a great serving set for Montclair State thus far, as that is blocked. DeProfio and Lopez combining for the rejection, and it's now a 6-point lead for the Redhawks. Timeout, Baruch. We'll be right back. Back out of the timeout, Montclair State has been dominant at the service line in this third set and make it another ace. Casey Traska again, this time out of the timeout. The Redhawks had 6 service aces through the first 2 sets. They already have 8 in this third set. Serve receive is just falling apart for the Bearcats. Murillo into the corner, puts it away. Bearcats desperately needed that side out. And now Murillo will serve. So the Bearcats were supposed to play on Thursday against Lehman College. Would have been their 3rd CUNYAC game of the season. That game was postponed due to issues in the arena for Lehman. So that game is most likely going to be made up this coming Friday. In fact, it's looking like it's going to be a 5 o'clock game. So it's the day right after Baruch hosts John Jay. They'll play on back-to-back days. Nothing confirmed just yet. And that's a big kill for Dibjot Kaur as it ricochets off the ceiling. They need some more of that. So the 2 games against John Jay and Lehman at home next week will be followed by the Battle of Lexington at Hunter the following Tuesday, as there's an ace. Bearcats haven't had a lot of those today, just 2. Karen Pozo delivers from the line. Overpass, and a big overpass kill for Carolina Lundquist. Just hammering it home. That might be the spark the Bearcats needed. Another good serve. They run the outside with Ferry. That one's out of bounds. Do I smell a rally here? It's now a 3-point deficit, and they've got their best server at the line. That's a good pass. DeProfio hits it out. Redhawks wanted a touch. They did not get it. And all of a sudden, the Bearcats are within 2. They have not led since 8-7 in the second set. That's another good serve from Pozo. Out of system ball to Ferry. It stays in play. No, it did not stay in play. Good effort by Leba to try and keep that ball up. But Sammy Hahn, the down official, saying that ball was down. Montclair State making the double switch with Karsic back in there. Roll from Kaur. Free ball from the Redhawks. Lundquist kept alive. Another free ball coming. Kaur dug out by Karsic. Soft touch, and that's outside the antenna. And here comes Delaney Colleen. This is just what you want if you're the Bearcats. Colleen has been the hot hand for Baruch today. Dibjot Kaur also waking up offensively. That's a good serve from Kaur. Out of the back row. Here's Castaneda. And it did not clear the antenna. It was out of bounds anyway. And it's now 18-15. As Emily Ferry will serve. She has stayed in the game as the outside hitter now. Here's Traska. That's dug out by Kaur. Here's Colleen. And she's blocked. Riley Merkel with the rejection. As she just came in for the first time in this set. And it's back to a 4-point lead for Montclair State. Good pass by Colleen. Lundquist off the hands of Ferry. Or excuse me, that was number 9, Emerson Corso. Also into the game for the first time. So here's Kerr Elfner as one of the 2 Baruch aces today. Karsic for Traska. Dug out by Colleen. Castaneda. Off the tape and it lands. So this is the closest the Bearcats have been able to get to the Redhawks in this third set. They trail by 2. Trying to cut it to 1 here with Elfner at the line. Nearly had an ace. It turns into a free ball. What does Pozo do here? She goes to Castaneda. And it lands. It was the first touch, so they did not call a double. And bizarrely, it lands about 6 inches away from the net line. So it's now a 1-point game. Elfner with the dig. Can they tie it up? Good dig by Corso. Here's Traska. And she puts it away off of Elfner. (20-18) here. And now the Redhawks have their best server in Katie Rodman at the line. And she delivers an ace. It's 21-18. The 16th service ace of the game for Montclair State. Colleen falling backwards, it hit the antenna. And now Esri Shore will call a timeout with the Redhawks 3 points away from a sweep. We'll be right back. Back out of the timeout. Katie Rodman at the service line with Montclair State looking to put it away. Traska off the antenna, and the Bearcats have life. Payren checks back in. This is probably the optimal rotation for the Bearcats. You have Colleen up there, along with Pozo. And Payren as the defensive sub, but she commits a very untimely service error. It's now 23-19 as Conrad is in. Redhawks 2 points away. Off the chest of Core. And a roll shot into the net from Colleen. It's match point. Conrad's got a 5-point cushion here. Pozo for Murillo. Dug out by Rodman. Soft touch from DeProfio. Stays in play. Free ball from Core. Conrad. And it's put away by Lopez. And the Montclair State Redhawks will leave Manhattan with a sweep and their 4th straight victory as the Bearcats drop their 4th straight. 25-19 the final in set number 3. So the Bearcats will be back in action on Thursday when they host John Jay, one of the bigger CUNYAC teams, the team that they were defeated by in the semifinals last year. Should be a good one. But the Bearcats drop this one in 3. From the Arc Arena, I'm Mike Higgins. We will see you on Thursday for John Jay.